So a tenant in Ghana rented a place, and when she left, this was the state which she left the property. So sad. Very, very sad. They destroyed everything in the living room, the bedroom, everywhere they've destroyed it. And that's what we're talking about. This is so sad. First of all, to begin with, this was not done by a Nigerian, I beg. Yes, because I saw in the comment section, people were asking, is he a Nigerian? Is he a Nigerian that did it? Is the person a Nigerian? Man. This was not done by a Nigerian. According to the one who posted it, this was done by an American Ghanaian. That means they're a Ghanaian who is an American. And supposedly, this person was told to leave the place. Why? Because she's owing $11,000. She rented, stayed. They gave her more time to stay for her to pay the rent. And right now, she owes $11,000. And then they requested that she leave. And this was the state that she is leaving the place. They've destroyed the place. So, according to the one who posted this was how they left the place. So you look at this and you will really bite your hand. Imagine you're a property owner or you also invested in this Airbnb. This is a great warning to you. You need to include in the agreement that you have with the tenant that you should always inspect the property every 3 days or every 1 week. Yes, you need to inspect the property. Apparently, the story is that when the guy was responding to the comment section, it happened that a lady that rented the place, and this lady had 6 kids, 6 children, and most of them are boys, according to the person. This happened. Maybe the woman cannot control the kids. Yes. So they can do whatever they like. And one of the biggest thing I always insist in my advertisement is that I tell people there's only 2 people that are allowed in a room. 2 people are allowed in a room. If you are coming more than 2, I will not let you rent 1-bedroom apartment. No. I'll tell you, no, it's not available. We don't rent it out. So when there's too much people on a small property, then the pressure will come there. So imagine you are a property owner and then you have rented your place to a woman with 6 kids. Most of them are boys. You have to be very careful. This happens always. And one of the saddest thing I just heard is that when a guy posted it, there was no so much story at the background, and people were just suggesting that maybe the landlord has done something bad to the tenants. The landlord may have done something bad to the tenant. What excuse is this? Why do people always make some stupid excuses? This is a stupid excuse. What power will a landlord do to a tenant that the tenant will do this to the landlord's property? For what reason? If you don't like the property, you leave. In this case, according to what we hear, the information we have, the person owns $11,000. She has not paid it yet. And she's leaving the property in this state. Every landlord, you need to watch out. You need to always inspect your property if you rent it out. You need to put it as part of the agreement. Inspect your property. Never leave your property with anyone for a full month without checking the property. You need to check it. You need to check the property, see that everything is fine. Immediately you begin to see some damages, give the person his money. Take what the person has already, the time the person has already spent, and then you give his money to leave. That's it, simple. Because you can't afford letting someone destroy your hard-earned money, your hard-earned investment, just because of some few days the person is coming to stay. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. So please, if you are a landlord, you are a property owner, or you are doing this Airbnb thing, just open your mind, open your eyes. Put these instructions. When someone is coming to rent for a full month, 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, whatever month it is, please kindly, put it in part of the agreement that you will inspect it weekly. And then, according to this property you are seeing is rented $2,000 a month. So imagine the person is owing $11,000. That means the person has stayed for 6 months. Me, I don't rent an apartment and tell landlord or let a property owner to give a tenant more time. No. All the property that I rent out, I tell them they pay 30% deposit. On your arrival, you pay the entire 70% deposit. You pay all before you check in. Yes. You understand? Because we give you option to let your relative come and see the place. You can request for video call. You have already seen the place. So full payment is done before a tenant will check in. Just like the way you do at hotels and stuff. That's the same way. Please do inspect your properties. And the last thing is that when someone books your place, the person is about to leave, you need to make sure that you have inspected the property before the person leaves. So that if there's any damages, you can get the person to pay. That's it. Don't also forget to always take ID cards of tenants. Get their ID card. Get their ID cards. It's so important. You get their information, their details, their addresses, and wherever they came from. It's very important. If a tenant is refusing to give you an ID card, it's a really bad idea. Because I have the same experience. Somewhere in Accra here, a tenant didn't give the landlord his ID card. And then my ID card is in Europe. We have done this. It has remained at the airport. Plenty story. He didn't bring the ID card. At the end of the day, when the tenant was leaving, he even owed the landlord. The landlord's money is with him. Yes. He owed the landlord. He's supposed to pay some money. He escaped. He didn't pay. This is one of the biggest mistakes you do as a property owner in Ghana. Make sure you have the person's ID. If the person comes to your property without any ID, let them go. Because they cannot come and destroy your property and you can't identify who destroyed your property. How will you as a landlord look like? You look stupid. Yes, with all due respect, you look stupid. So please, insist on ID card of tenants. So they don't come and then misbehave. When they go, you can't trace who did it. It's a big investment you are doing. This is big business. So with this thing that just happened, it's a wake-up call to every landlord. If you are renting your property, you need to open your eyes. You need to open your eyes. Don't let anyone carry do you. If you want to rent an apartment in Ghana, we have apartments available, different locations in this greater Accra region of Ghana. That it's actually somewhere around Adenta, Lakeside, Ashalibotre, Spintex. This VIP location, Ajingano, East Legon, Ajingano. We have apartment, all those locations. After La Paz area too, you can look at Galalia. We have apartment there. Kaswatu, we have apartment there. And then you also look at Achimota area. We have an apartment at Kiseman. So if you want to rent apartment in these locations, you can actually consider reaching us. We have as for Adenta, we have Adenta Manfro and then Adenta Was. You can get an apartment there. Just reach me to get your home to stay for these holidays. My name is Imo Sadat. I can't wait to have you. Bye.
Subscribe to BTG to talk business.